Okay, here we go. We're starting to cross the bridge.
Oh my God.
You know, some people are afraid to cross the bridge, so they have drivers that will get in your car and get in your driver's seat and drive your car over while you sit in the passenger seat. And if you're afraid to drive, because some people are just afraid. There's Mackinaw City. I'm sorry, Mackinaw Island.
That
And
island.
you can almost see the Grand Hotel, which is like $500 a night. And then here is, now on this side of the bridge, this is Lake Huron. And on this side of the bridge is Lake Michigan. And right now, they look like big lakes. But this is the narrow part of the lake. Wait till you see the full lake. It's an ocean. If you've never seen the Great Lakes, it's an ocean. They're so big.
It looks like ocean, babe.
It's too hard to even comprehend that they're actually a lake. They're just so massive. And then the biggest one of all is Lake Superior, which is at the very north of the Upper Peninsula. Now, do you remember how to remember your Great Lakes? As kids, we learned this, but this is a tip for our subscribers and viewers. The easiest way to remember all of the Great Lakes is Homes. Homes. Huron, Ontario, Michigan, Erie, and Superior. Those are the 5 Great Lakes.
Oh my gosh.
Here we are on the bridge. And sometimes if the weather is too rough, they shut the bridge down. You're not allowed to cross it. It's too windy. And in my lifetime, a Yugo, that little Russian car they used to sell, Yugoslavian car they used to sell, I'm sure people remember or older viewers remember the Yugo, drove across here in a windstorm and it actually got blown over the railing and the guy died. And I think the Yugo is still at the bottom of the water. And then I remember in my teens I heard a story. A guy was in a Ford Expedition and he tried to commit suicide and he got speed up and he rammed the railing, and I think he went over the bridge, or he tried to go over the bridge. I'll have to check. Something tells me he did make it over the bridge and he died inside of his truck.
How deep?
Here I'm not sure, but I know it's 600 to 700 feet deep.
Oh my God.
It's big. Yeah. And it's beautiful. It's blue like the ocean, isn't it, babe?
Yes.
Problem is it's really, really cold. And I'm not sure how tall these spans are, or I'm sorry, these towers, but I know the whole bridge from beginning to end is 5 miles long. If we're lucky, sometimes we can see a big iron ore freighter, kind of like the Edmund Fitzgerald size boat that comes under here. Now, the Edmund Fitzgerald sunk actually off Whitefish Point, which is in the Lake Superior. It didn't sink on one of these 2 lakes. It sank in the largest of the lakes. Okay, so we're on the downslide now, and we're almost to the UP. This is where we pay the toll. All right, thanks for joining us on our bridge experience. I think Yna is very happy so far.
Yes, I am.
This is kind of pretty much our first trip since she's been here. Besides like going to short day trips like Detroit. So anyway, we'll pick it up a little bit later. It's really beautiful on this side of the bridge. But there's probably not too much to share. Just a lot of nice scenery. Bye now. Stay classy. Okay, here we're going through the toll booth. A bonus footage for the video. And it is going to be $4. In case you're curious what the toll is. $4. They go by axles, how many axles. So if I was pulling a trailer, it would probably be $6. This guy next to me, you can't see, he's got a big truck with a big trailer. I'm sure he's paying a lot more. Okay, here we go. US 2's closed.
Yeah, it's a bridge replacement. It's closed for 3 months.
So-
Here's your detour. 8 miles north, exit 352.
So we stay in 75 or
Yep, stay on 75 for 8 miles.
oh, no Burger King.
You'll end up back on 2.
Okay. Oh, what a drag.
What's that?
Well, they got US 2's closed for some bridge work. So we have to go. Good thing I said US 2's closed because he gave me a map. He's telling me what to do. So we have to get to exit 352. Man, it's so pretty there. That's where it's the other. It's almost like another baby Mackinaw City over here.
Yeah.
Oh, there's gift shops and there's this big tower that you can climb up and get a view. There's a bunch of stuff like that. But
It's closed.
yeah, for quite a bit. We'll jump back onto US 2 after the Cut River Bridge. That's probably where they're doing the repair. I really wanted to show you the Cut River Bridge. It's awesome. Darn. Hold that. Okay, it's closed. Normally we'd get off right here at this exit. It says Manistee and Escanaba. We take US 2, but now we have to go 8 miles out of our way. Oh well. Well, that kind of stunk. Normally, right when you get across the bridge, you jump on the US 2, you drive right along the shore of Lake Michigan. So on one side there's trees, and the other side there's the beach and the water. But they're doing some bridge repairs, so they detoured us around the biggest part of it. But it might pop up. Let me see if I can turn the camera. Well, you're not going to be able to see anything. I can see the ocean through the trees, or I'm sorry, the lake through the trees. But I was really hoping Yna would get a chance to see as much blue water as she could, but the detour took us around it. So if we pop up and see some Lake Michigan, we'll turn the video back on.
It's the fall, so I forget to do phone.
Well, all right, folks, here we are finally after 8 hours driving in through Crystal Falls. I just wanted to show you because it's just been nothing but trees, and all of a sudden, boom, out of nowhere comes this sleepy little town. But as we get to the bottom of the hill and go up, I just wanted to show you how pretty it is. It's like a Norman Rockwell painting, because it's a street. At the top of the street is the courthouse with the clock tower. This is the river, and that's goes through here, the Paint River. Here's Nyland's Pasty Company. They make pasties, your meat pies. So anyway, yeah, you can see it's just a hill at the top of the hill. This is pretty much the whole downtown of Crystal Falls. It's just kind of cute. It's just like how you would picture a little town in the UP.
Little sound.
Yeah. Got the tackle store, Slavinsky's Hardware, which has been there forever. And at one time, this was kind of a boom town. You know, they had an opera house here, and you know, it was a pretty cosmopolitan little city up here in up north. But then as the iron mines closed down, it's just kind of, you know, people moved out. It's only a town of a couple thousand people now.
Looks like Malaysia, huh? I mean,
Yeah,
way uphill.
Go up a hill, and there's the courthouse with the clock tower. There's a funny story about how Crystal Falls got to be the seat of Iron County, but that story's for another time. Okay, so we just got to drive through old downtown here and then make our way to our property. So we had to stop at the old, it used to be called the Crystal Falls Jubilee. Now it's some market. Things change. Anyway, so we decided that we are going to go out for diet because there's some things that we need to eat. And this is a staple in the UP. Sorry, I just turned it off. This is a staple in the UP. This is a pasty. And there's no way to eat a pasty without getting carbs. So there you go, babe. Try that.
I'm so
It's basically a meat pie, and the crust is the selling point. What they're really good is nice and warm. You cut them and you put butter, and then you put some ketchup on them. Or I know people like them with gravy. What do you think?
It's like I forgot. It's tasty, but I know they have like this in Singapore.
Do they?
Yeah, but I forgot the name.
Well, it's basically a meat pie, but the pasty, then there's a certain taste, and that's the potato and the onion and ground beef, and like I said, the flour. The dough is a certain type of dough. It gives it a nice airy taste.
Yeah, but the dough is small, and yeah, it's delicious.
Mm.
I love this one.
Yeah, because it's carbs.
You know, I love so much bread.
Yep. So we're just gonna enjoy ourselves and jump back on our diet when we get back. So, all right, we're gonna nibble on this and head back.
Just
We haven't been there yet.
One for it.
We're still traveling. We're almost there. It's been over 8 hours. I'm tired. My butt's sore. I want to get home or to the property.
Some more?
So here we go. Thank you. Here we are, full of pasties, and we're turning down. Let's see if I can get this on camera. Clark Road. You see it?
Yeah, Clark Road.
Okay. So this is named after us because we're the first farm on the road. Ooh, they just graded too. Nice.
Oh, really?
Okay.
It's a Clark Road.
Yeah, it's named because we're the first farm on the road. Now, we don't own all this property, but we're the first house on the road. How many times I've been down this road? I've seen wolves in here too.
Wolves?
Yeah. We got wolves up here, big gray wolves. Just like Liam Neeson was killing in the movie. Sorry for the bumpy, shaky camera, folks. Well, you know what? I'll take this out.